What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlogs. I hope you guys like that little fitness edit. I'm here currently at Live Lean RX, about to get my final DEXA scan. I did one before the shred and this one after. I've been off my shred for about 3 weeks, but I still been hitting my cardio and been hitting my macros too. But what I'm doing is I'm kind of experimenting with my body right now, and I'm shooting up like some very high carbs because I'm thinking about diving back into a deficit. But right now I'm just living life. I'm off the shred, so I'm not shredding anymore. But I wanted to come get my final DEXA scan because I already had paid for it. So I want to see what my body fat is like right now and if I gain muscle, stuff like that. So stay tuned. I'm about to go in. So yeah.
And so there's a lot of people out there claiming they're natural, and between you and me, and I'll never disclose it, of course. It's bad for business and privacy laws and HIPAA. But yeah, they're not natural, and they're telling me all the stacks they're on. So since your last test, you went from 17% body fat to 11.7. You've had a 7.5 pound weight gain. You've lost 7.4 pounds of body fat, and you've put on 15 pounds of muscle.
Awesome.
Yeah, those are really good results. All right, let's take a look at your visceral. So before, your visceral was immeasurable. It's up a little bit. We're a little over a quarter pound, which is still an extremely low number. You're still way over here in this ideal healthy.
Okay.
All right, and our AG ratio is more commonly known as hip to waist ratio, and this is where we're storing our body fat. How much is upper, how much is lower, and you're exceptionally lean up top. The little bit of body fat you have is a little bit more on your lower region, but they're both extremely lean.
Yeah, I felt like my chest really came out, It really grew.
So now we're looking at extremities. On your arms, you went from 18.7 pounds of muscle to 21.8. That's a net gain of 19, almost 4.4 pounds. And on our legs, we went up, it looks like about 4.5 pounds there, from 38.4 to 42.6. So pretty big jump. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this print.
Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the final vlog. Right, today is the ending of summer shredding. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody who followed my journey, even though I quit on the show. The show didn't mean much to me, honestly. So let me give you a little background about me and my goals as of now, and throughout the whole process, my thought process, right? So we had COVID-19, the virus, gyms were shut down. So I was sitting at around 156 and 160. My weight would fluctuate from 160 pounds, my heaviest, to 156, like on an empty stomach, fasted, So I was 160, 156, right, throughout quarantine, right? So I lost a lot of muscle. I didn't have muscle. I didn't have the gym. I didn't do anything. I didn't do home workouts. I didn't have any goals, right? I had competed in January 2020 this year at the LA Fit Expo. Great experience, great show. I did Vince Physique Novice, and I got fourth place. It was my first show ever in the NPC, and I left with my heart full. Very proud of myself because that was a very lonely journey. Throughout prep, I had to prep really just by myself. I trained by myself a lot, all the cardio, everything. There wasn't really people just patting my back, hey, come on, Felipe, So it was just a personal goal that I wanted to achieve, and I achieved it, right? So that was already this year, right, 2020. I had already stepped on stage, and then the virus happened, and I had to gain all my weight back, right? After that show in Los Angeles, right when I stepped off stage, I just went to eating, and just eating. I wanted to eat all the carbs, all the unhealthy food, and then I didn't really want to train anymore, right? So I was 138 pounds, and I got back to 156, 160, right? And that was mainly all fat. I didn't even gain any muscle after that, right? So so I got in the best shape of my life, and then boom, I hit rock bottom again, right? And then COVID-19 happened, which didn't help much. And then summer shredding was coming around the corner. Christian Guzmans talked about it, and I was like, you know what? let me sign up for this show. If I sign up for this show, I'm definitely gonna be dedicated to losing weight. I'm not gonna be distracted. If my friends invite me out to drink, I'm gonna say no. If I get invited out for meals, I'm gonna say no. If I sign up for that show and I pay for it, I know I'm gonna be 100% committed, right? So that's why I signed up and I paid the $350 for the show, and I set myself up for a 3-month prep, which came out to be around 8 to 10 weeks. And yeah, I started at 160 and 156, floating there. And then I got down to like the 150s, and then I started losing weight, and it got to a point where I was getting stronger, right? Stronger than like before. I got all my strength back. So I was basically shredding, but also like lean bulking. You see what I'm saying? Because I wasn't in the gym at all, so I was regaining my strength back, getting great size, eating healthy. So it got to the point where I kept shredding, right? I kept shredding, and then I had my first mental breakdown, right? And when I had my first mental breakdown, that's whenever I reflected on myself, and that's why I quit. So what was my mental breakdown, right? This was 2 weeks ago, right? It was around week 6 of prep. I had 3 weeks left on my shredding, right? So I was eating 1,200 calories. At the beginning of my diet, I was eating 1,600, right? So, and I'm counting macros, right? So 1,200 is very low for a bodybuilder, right? So I was eating that many calories, doing 900 calories of cardio daily, plus my 1 hour working out. So you do the math, I was basically burning all the calories I was eating, which is very unhealthy, right? But that's what I had to do. It was very extreme. It's an extreme diet. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lose 5-10 pounds and look good. I need to get ready to step on stage and compete, to be at an elite level, which you have to be shredded to the bone, basically, right? And maintain muscle, right? Which was not a great idea because, like I said, I started during quarantine at super out of shape, basically fat, and then I was gonna step on stage, right? It seemed like a great idea at first, but it wasn't, right? So I had a mental breakdown, right? I went to sleep at like 8 p.m. in bed, laid down, stayed awake till 1 a.m. I was completely off my phone, but I was just hungry. My body was not letting me go to sleep because I'm basically burning all my calories that I'm eating, and it has like no calories to recover, stuff like that, right? So I was just awake. I couldn't sleep. I was having insomnia very bad. So I went into the kitchen. I made myself 3 peanut butter sandwiches. I cooked 2 eggs and with some sausage, and I made me a egg scramble. And then I got 4 hamburger. I didn't yet have like real bread, right? So I ended up making 4 peanut butter sandwiches out of hamburger bread, and then I made that egg scramble with the hamburger bread also. So basically I had 4 sandwiches, and I ate a protein bar, and I had 2 glasses of milk, and I went to sleep like a baby right after that. So I slept like at 2 a.m. and my body needed all that food, right? So I was like, man, I'm 3 weeks out from the show. I'm eating 1,200 calories. I can't dig deeper. If I dig deeper, I'm gonna keep having these mental breakdowns where my body can't go to sleep, and I just need the carbs. I need the carbs to, rejuvenate myself. But the thing is, I have to stay on the deficit, right? So that doesn't help. So yeah, man. I thought about myself. I'm like, man, I stepped on the weight scale. I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, man, you're as stronger than you have been in a long time. You look good. I'm like, you got 3 more weeks for the show. When if you get into like a deeper deficit, it's gonna be very unhealthy, right? So think about it. Do you want to dig deeper and get shredded for the show and look badass and impress all these people, all your friends on social media, and be like, damn, because that's what I enjoy. Also, I like the feedback that I get. I like whenever I stepped on stage in January, and I had over 60 messages from people on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Man, that's badass, Felipe. Congrats, blah, 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 right? So that makes me feel good. And I'm like, do you want that, or do you want to be happy at the end of the day? So what I mean is, if I would have dig deeper, I would have competed in summer shredding, but I probably would have been, I probably would have lost a lot of muscle, and I would have been mentally unstable. And by that, I would have competed that day of the show. Right after the show, eat like a fat ass, eat like an asshole. I would have just ate anything and everything every single day. I would have quit the gym. I wouldn't have reversed diet. So when you do these shows, you got to reverse diet. So you know how you lose weight little by little, you gain weight little by little in a healthy manner, which from my experience, the last two shows that I've done, I've never done that. I'm not disciplined enough because I like to be disciplined for the 10 weeks, 8 weeks, and shred. And after that, mentally, I'm not disciplined enough to reverse diet. And I don't have a coach either. I self-coach myself. So, you don't have a coach telling you what to do. So, you know what? It's more like a I don't care type of thing. So, I've never had success of being lean all year and maintaining a healthy lifestyle and a healthy body. So I kind of, after that mental breakdown, I'm like, you know what? I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, you already competed in January. My heart was full from that. It was very happy. That was like a big fitness goal that I completed. And I'm like, and I told myself, if I stop right now, I'll be able to maintain this physique. And yeah, so that's what I did. I stopped for my health, and I got my final DEXA scan right here. Like what you guys saw. So at the beginning of my shredding, day one, right, full quarantine, out of shape, everything. Let me show you guys like my details, right? So at the beginning, I was 17% body fat, 157 pounds, right? And then I had 124 pounds of lean muscle, right? So today I want to go get my DEXA scan, right? So check it out. So today, from 17, now I'm 11% in body fat. I lost 6% of body fat. My total lean mass, I gained 15 pounds of muscle, from 124 to 139 of pure lean muscle. So yeah, that's 15 pounds of pure muscle. If I would have done the show, probably would have lost 8 pounds of lean muscle, because I was just in such a strong deficit, right? So at the end of the day, right now, from 157 pounds, today I weigh 164 pounds. So I gained a lot more weight, but a lot of it was 15 pounds of muscle. So I look better, but I'm heavier and I'm healthier mentally and physically than before quarantine. So at the end of the day, I quit on the show, but I didn't quit on my health. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm eating carbs more than ever. And yeah, I hope you guys learn a lesson that, you don't always have to do things for others. Just do what makes you happy, and I'm happy right now. So that's all I got to say. And I don't know what's next in my journey, but I hope you guys join me. And this ain't the end of my fitness journey. So stay tuned.